boys and girls. Today we're going to continue with our writing. Let's review what a good writer does. First of all, they think about what they're going to write. They make a movie in their mind of what is happening in their story. Then they sketch the picture of what's happening in their story. Remember, sketching is drawing quickly. Next, you write about what you drew, what happened in your story. Think about what happened first. Think about what happened second. Think about what happened last. Then you're going to reread your story when you're finished writing that sentence. And you're going to think to yourself, can I add more to my story? Add more sketches. Add more words and sentences to my story. Today, I want to talk to you about a strategy that will help you write your words to your stories. Today, we'll learn about stretching and writing words. Okay, I want you to think. I'm going to think in my mind and I'm going to make a movie in my mind about what I want to write about. I'm closing my eyes and I'm making a movie in my mind. Okay, I did something fun this weekend. So I'm going to write about something I did this weekend. I took a hike by a river. So I'm going to draw my river going up through here. Okay, I'm going to make my river a little bit longer, I think. And I'm going to make me right here taking a hike by the river. Okay, I'm going to put my hands here. And I'm going to draw me some hair. And I'm going to draw me a happy face because I was happy this weekend. My husband was with me, so he's taller than I am. I'm going to draw him right here. And I probably should have put longer legs on him, but that's okay. And he doesn't have much hair, so I'm not going to put much hair on him. And he was happy too. Okay, I might even put him some ears. You can't see my ears because my hair is covering them up. Now, we were both carrying something. So I'm going to put it up here that we were both carrying. Wonder what we were carrying by the river. You'll have to see in my story in a minute. Okay, now I'm going to write my sentences. The first thing I want to write is I went for a hike by the river. Okay, so I'm going to write that sentence. I know how to spell I, and I know my sentence starts with a capital letter. I went. W, E, N, went, went, okay? I went for. I know for starts with the F, I don't know how to spell or, but you know what? I think that's one of my high frequency words. I'm going to look back in the section of my 3-ring notebook for my high frequency words. And I'm going to find that word for in those high frequency words. And I found it. It's F-O-R. I went for a, all right, a hike. H-I-I, K. And I think there's an E at the end of hike, so I'm going to keep writing. I went for a hike by, you know what? That word b starts with the B. And I think that word is also in my 3-ring notebook under the high frequency words. You can use that a lot when you're writing. That's why I wanted you to write your words each week in the section that says high frequency words. I went for a hike by, and I found it in there and I noticed it was B-Y. I went for a hike by the, and I know how to spell the already. T-H-E. I went for a hike by the river. I. V. I hear And that's the end of my sentence. So what goes here? A period. Did you notice that I said my words really slowly and listened for sounds that I knew and wrote them down? Did you see how I did that? Now, I'm going to continue on with my next sentence. Here's my next sentence. Okay, I went for a hike by the river. I just reread my sentence. Okay, now I'm going to draw something else. While I was doing that, I saw a fish jumping out of the water. Okay, so I'm going to write that. I saw, so I'm going to write I, and notice you start the next sentence right after the period. I finger space, I saw. That might be a word in my notebook, so I'll look up and see if I find it. Yes, it's in there, so I'm going to write it. Saw. It's spelled S-A-W. It's in my binder. I saw I know how to spell A, fish. I can sound that out. F, I, sh. I know sh is spelled S-H. I saw a fish jump, J, U, jump, out. Out, I don't think we've had that word yet, so I'm just going to sound it out. Out. I know ow is O-U. Out. Out of. I know that the word of is in my 3-ring binder, so I'm going to look in there and find it. Of. Oh, I see it. It's O-F. Out of the. I know how to spell the E. Water. That's a hard one. I'm going to just sound it out and stretch it and write the sounds I hear. W. Water. Okay. And what goes at the end of my sentence? A period. So far I've written 2 sentences. I went for a hike by the river. I saw a fish jump out of the water. Okay, today in your writing, when you come to words that you're not sure of, I want you to write slowly. Try to stretch them out like Mrs. Wood just showed you. Remember, you can just write the sounds you know and keep writing the next word. I don't want you asking anyone how to spell a word today. I want you to try doing that on your own. Now, what I want you to do is to get a sheet of paper out of your 3-ring notebook. I want you to think about what you're going to write. Think about something that's happened to you or that you know about. Think about in your mind what happened first, what happened next, what happened last. Then I want you to sketch your picture at the top. Remember, sketching quickly. Then I want you to write me 1 or 2 sentences, okay, telling me what happened. And remember, you're probably writing about yourself, so your sentences might start with I. Okay? I want you to do those 3 things today, just practicing sounding out and stretching those words. When you finished with your story, I want you to share your story that you've written with someone.